Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this is somebody who you could have been, or maybe still are, in a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could also be somebody who you've simply exchanged glances with and you know that there's something special there, but no one's speaking up. And the connection is very intense. Okay. So some of you who are new, my way of reading is slightly different. I actually don't channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self and getting the answers that I need. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some clarity and some guidance regarding this entire situation. All right. We have here a very different type of cards, actually. I haven't seen this combination before, but it is a good combination for you, not really for this person. So we have here doubt, followed by wisdom, healing, betrayal, rhythms, laughter, hearth and home, energy, and then we have crisis under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the connection that I have with you now has changed a lot. And I do wonder now, why is it that we are so far apart? I know and I feel that there is a lack. There is a lack of love. There's a lack of truth and faithfulness. Once that existed, but right now it seems like there's nothing like that left. And for that reason, I feel as though this connection might not even work out. I do feel in this connection a sense of wisdom. There is this understanding that I now have come to realize that I will not repeat the same mistakes I made back then, that I have learned my lesson, that I am someone who is wiser. And I like being in this mindset. I like being wise. And this is why I continue to be in the hermit mode. I don't reach out to you. I have not reached out to you, and I probably won't in the near future. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. There's a sense of introspection, forcing myself into loneliness and isolation, simply to become detached from the world problems and the distractions, so that I can focus on myself, so that I can learn who I am and why do I do the things that I do. Why do I behave this way? So many things come and go, and so many things change. And it is difficult for me to be that constant, to be that person that can endure everything. But I'm learning how to do that now. And I can only do that by ignoring the rest of the world and focusing. Self-introspection, contemplation about who I am and what I do and why I behave this way. I'm healing from the fact that I betrayed you. I know that I wasn't truthful towards you. There's many things that have happened, and you thought you trusted me, you thought you knew me, but it turns out you never really knew me at all. Because I behaved in a way that was unbecoming of me. You thought I'd be there for you. I wasn't. I let you down. And now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust in this connection. I do feel that in this connection there is this sense of rhythms. I have experienced things and seen things, and they repeat over and over again. I don't want them to be repetitive, but it does happen. Things are repeating. Things are the same. And it goes along in a cycle. I do feel that you are a very good friend. You are like my confidant. I can trust you with my life even. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. So many things. I do feel that in this connection, I have discovered that you are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. You are someone who is very gentle, very kind. I can confide in you and not fear that I'm going to be judged. You are that type of person who always welcomes others with open arms and is gentle and kind and only gives. I see you now as someone who is selfless. Yet I did not see that before. Also, I have realized in this connection, you have a way of making my chakra centers come to life. They get all wound up because of you. My Kundalini awakens. And I've had a spiritual awakening. It's interesting how you make me feel, how you make my body feel, and how I have reacted to this entire situation. I do feel that in this connection, right now I'm very, very overwhelmed. There's a lot of anxiety, impatience, frustration in the mind. I'm overwhelmed. And it's time for me to sort things out, but I need time to do that. It's important for me to sort things out so that I can make sense of so many other things. Right now, things can no longer be the same. And I know I have to make a decision. I know I have to make a change. But I am unable to do that. And I'm unwilling to do that. Why? Because me being this overwhelmed, it clouds my judgment. And that is why I don't make a decision. That is why I don't make a move. And for this reason, this is why I'm healing. So that one day I will be able to make that decision and to make that move. to remove this doubt and to be somebody more wise and loving and caring in your life down the road. All right, Cancer. Interesting. So this person has experienced a few things, they've gone through a few things, they feel that they did you wrong. Between the both of you, you may feel that there is distance, you may feel that they're ignoring you. Just remember, they don't want to make a mistake, and that's why they're ignoring you, because they feel that if they say something, they might end up saying something wrong. So they don't want to make a situation that has gone bad and that's gone downhill, they don't want to make it worse. So for that reason, they literally try to just keep their distance from you. Okay. Will this ever end? Yes, of course. There's a healing period, and then people they have the strength card. There's no strength card here, but there is, there's the courage card that you get in the other deck. So in that way, this person does have the courage and the strength and the wisdom to come back into your life. But right now, they're really just thinking and they're concentrating. They're not able to take any bold steps or any moves right now. So let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Yikes. So something that may have caused the downfall of this connection, something that happened that really ruined this connection and why things started to go downhill. Oh my goodness, you have here the 10 of Staves and the 4 of Arrows. Very sad cards. So the 10 of Staves and the 4 of Arrows. So some of you might be aware of something that may have happened that caused the problem in the first place. Some of you might not be. So this is for those of you who don't know or don't have a clue why this person just poof, ghosted. So here it talks about, you remember how I just told you about the word overwhelmed with the crisis card? This card talks about being overwhelmed as well. It talks about success that may have become overwhelming because of its responsibilities, and being overwhelmed and burdened by responsibilities. Plain as day. You wanted this person's time, energy, and effort. You wanted that. The reason why they were not able to give it to you, because they actually had a lot of other responsibilities that they considered, some of them as burdens. They may have had to take care of themselves, their loved ones, their children, somebody who was sick. They might have had to finish a course, something at work. They were not able to dedicate that time, energy, and effort to you because they were committed and their energy was scrambled. It was scattered, and they were not able to give you their energy because it was being spent elsewhere. Usually when I see something like this, it's because do they really want to give you, and I'm getting the number 37, do they really want to give you 37% of their time? No, you don't deserve 37%. You deserve much more. And so because they can't dedicate themselves to you fully, what they did was they started to keep their distance because there's no use. If they can't give you their all, you're going to think that you're not worth it, and you're going to think that this guy or this girl is not able to give you the type of love and affection and time that you deserve. You're not going to like it. So to avoid all of that, Cancer, this individual actually just kind of kept their distance altogether because they couldn't give you everything that you wanted. And they knew what it is that you wanted. They knew what it is that they need to do in a proper way in order to have a proper relationship. But they were actually overwhelmed. You have the card that indicates overwhelmed feelings twice. So there's this card and there's also the crisis card. So definitely this person was under a lot of stress and their energy was very scattered. Now, Here we also have one thing. So someone's asking, why didn't they keep me as a priority? Because they have other priorities, and the priorities may have occurred before you. It's like everything is a project in life. You are a project. They're working on another project. Maybe their mom is sick, right? That's another project. So there's certain priorities that take place. If you're stuck in the middle of a project, you can't leave it. You can't abandon it. You have to finish it. That's the right thing to do, not just abandon it. And so you were the other project, and they were not able to start because they knew even if they did, they would fail. It would not have good results because they can't give you all of the time, energy, and effort that you deserve. That's why, unfortunately, for some of you, you weren't the priority. Okay, we have here also the Four of Arrows. The Four of Arrows. Now, remember you just had, this is pretty accurate, I must say. You just had the healing card, remember? The one where it's like a hermit card. Okay, so this is very similar. This talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. That's exactly what the hermit card was all about. So this person has been in this mindset, in this phase for a very long time, Cancer. Goodness me. The card talks about need time to rest or heal. Peace is needed after emotional disappointment, and needing to be detached from everyday world to regain balance. Enforced isolation, enforced loneliness, needing a more detached viewpoint of problems. That's huge. So all I can say is that those two cards were in the first deck, and similar meanings to those cards are now here. So this person was trying to heal because of the fact that they knew they were completely overwhelmed and they could not give to you what it is, and they're not able to forgive themselves right now because they know what they did hurt you, but they're also trying to figure out why they did that. Maybe for some of them they thought, you know what, I could have prioritized things differently. I could have actually given more attention to my Cancer, but I didn't. And then the question is, why didn't I do that? So that's why here with the Four of Arrows and the healing card, they are in this isolation, self-reflection. They're trying to figure out why they do what they do. What can they do to fix it? That's where they are right now in their heart and mind. And of course, this is a general love reading. Many of you feel it's personal. Hopefully it does resonate on a personal level. Okay. Seriously. All right. I'm gonna show you this, but I'm gonna put it back because I didn't even shuffle yet. Knight of Cups, that does indicate that somebody might be coming back who is a potential person who's a lover. If it's meant to be, it'll come out again. So this is the beginner's path. Oh my God, beginners. This is the beginner's tarot deck. Similar to the Rider-Waite. Okay, one just fell completely down. Okay, Two of Swords. Kind of goes with the theme. Keeping closed off, not really opening up much. So these are any... Aha, you remember I said courage and strength. Look at this. Ta-da! Yes. Yes, you got strength. Finally, this person's going to get out of the little hermit mode. Get out of the little cave, take off that shawl, and start walking towards you. Oh, yet again, but once again, are we not overwhelmed? My God, what is this person going through? They're still overwhelmed. You got the Ten of Wands again here. That's not good for them, eh? That's not good for their heart. It's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Is this person a business person, or like, are they working very hard? What's going on here? Tell me, why is this person so overwhelmed? Now I can say you have 3 cards that talk about this person being overwhelmed. That's not healthy. That's not life. Yes, we have to earn money, we have to do certain things, but I don't know what's going on in this person's life. They're very, very overwhelmed. And it wouldn't just be affecting you now. This would be affecting everybody around this person. their family. They might not be able to dedicate that much time to their own family too. Even their friends. Forget about going out and having fun. That's not happening either. All right. Cancer. This is huge. We have here the Two of Swords. So this person, they've gotten to the point where they don't want to deal with anything anymore. They've seen it, been there, done that. And they just want to kind of keep closed off for now. They don't want to deal with it. Why are they not wanting to deal with it? It's not because they're trying to procrastinate, because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to face it because they know they can't do anything about it. So they just don't want to deal with it in the first place. Then we have strength. A part of them wants and has that strength and has that courage. Finally, after the healing card, they wake up and they're like, all right, I'm wise now. I know what I have to do. I know what I can't do. I know my limitations, and I know what needs to be done. That is a beautiful card to have indeed. The Strength card. It's a beautiful card. It talks about strength, courage. It talks about having that wisdom. It talks about finishing that phase that they had as the Hermit and moving forward with courage. It's a really beautiful card to have. But it's like the echoes of the past are haunting this person. As soon as they move forward, they look just behind their shoulder and they see, oh, damn, I gotta finish that too. I have this to finish. I have that to finish. I have this task to complete, this responsibility to fulfill. So even though Cancer, this person might come back into your life with the Strength card, you have to keep in mind they might keep going back to complete whatever it is that they have to do. It's not going to be 100% attention to you. Do they want to come back into your life? Absolutely yes. Six of Wands. They want you. And they want to be in a relationship with you that is very soft and loving and passionate. And they want to come back into your life as somebody who's very victorious, somebody that wins your heart. The overall arching theme right now is the High Priestess. This person realizes that they are someone who is in this connection with you that has not been very open. Some of you might have noticed that you could feel a very spiritual vibe in this connection. Some of you might have even approached this person to tell them how you felt about this connection. Yet they put up a wall. And I see that here with this. Look at that. Can't see anything right there. There's no sight. Over here, the veil is down so much that can't see much. So this person is like really denying any type of action you might have taken in the past towards them. Not good. This truly has this person wanting to talk in the future, but they're still hesitating. They know certain secrets. They know certain things about this connection and where it's headed and where it could be headed. But they're not talking about it yet. Why does somebody not talk about it? There's two things. Either they fear that the result may turn out to be something really bad, or they're just not ready because they're not prepared to talk. That's usually the two reasons why people don't talk. There's many other reasons, but the two main reasons here is just hesitation. I mean, do they want you? Yeah, they do. Six of Wands. But then why is there so much hesitation? Simply because the key word of this reading is overwhelmed. This person is very overwhelmed in life. And unfortunately, it is not healthy for them either as a human being. It's too much. They've bitten off more they can chew. They're juggling too much. They're not able to juggle their time. They're not even able to take care of themselves properly anymore because they're so overwhelmed. They need to start trimming this piece by piece and prioritize and see what's truly important, what truly needs to be done now, what can be done now, and not take on all of these burdens and all of these responsibilities because it's causing a problem in your connection with them, plus any other connection that might be coming through to them. Could even be friends or family. So do I see them taking any action here? I do see them reaching out to you, but you might even notice that when they do, they may not give you that much time, and they might be a little secretive even after they reach out to you. Now, unfortunately, their intentions are wonderful, right? But unfortunately, that is not the type of approach that you want. You want somebody to be very open and honest with you. But do keep in mind, yes, this person's going to reach out to you. My suggestion would be, this is their comfort zone right now. Do not make them feel uncomfortable. And if they feel that they need to keep some distance, let them do that. Because whatever the heck is going on inside, oh my goodness. If some of you feel that you can help this person, go right ahead and ask them, hey, do you need any help with anything? If you are available and free, of course. And only, try to help with something that you know you can do and something that you can keep as a promise. Because this person needs some type of help. They're overwhelmed with many things right now. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, we have here, get more information. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So we have get more information, then we have here peaceful resolution. Very nice. The situation will improve. Very good. Big happy changes. Yes. Excellent. So there's going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. Very nice. It's a romance. It's a spiritually based romantic connection. This card is my spiritually based romantic connection card. If some of you are really freaking out and obsessing over this person and not able to let go of this person, have a look on my website where I do past life readings. Right now I still have a little bit of availability, so it might take some time because those things take forever for me to do. But eventually I'll get to you. If some of you are interested in knowing what your past life was like with this person and why it's so difficult in this lifetime, why is there such a struggle, I'd be able to provide you with the answers to those. Have a look at the description first before you place an order, please, so that you know exactly and you're expecting certain things. You'll know exactly what to expect. All right, we have here, get more information, peaceful resolution, the situation will improve, big happy changes, a romance, ask your angels, yes, and choose a new direction. Okay, so here, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel are saying, the only reason this card comes up, get more information, is because there is a lack of information from your side. Which means you need to learn more about what this person is doing, what they're going through, what they have been, perhaps in the past, or what their future plans are, which is why they're so overwhelmed. So here, unfortunately, the set of circumstances you might have been stuck in, some of you might actually have the wrong impression about this person because you didn't have the full story, and they didn't have the time or the energy or the effort to actually explain to you what they were going through. So here we do have get more information. Definitely learn what you can about this person, about what they're going through. Try to find a solution. If you find out what they're going through, try to help them if you can. And don't force it. Just ask them, look, I'm here for you. Let me know if you need any help. Maybe we can go through this and fix this together. Peaceful resolution, whatever type of issue you guys had, this is really good. Whatever type of issue you guys had with this other information, there's going to be a peaceful resolution in the future. 3 cards, absolutely gorgeous. Peaceful resolution, the situation will improve, and because of that, there will be big happy changes. It's all very positive. 3 cards in a row. Then we have here romance. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. Some of you might be twin flame soulmates or karmic partners. Those are the main 3 that I find that are very intense. Here it also talks about ask your angels. Now the angels here, they work for the divine. This is the Christ consciousness as well as Christ's Father, who we call Father, God. And it is the Father, or we call him the Supreme Source. It prefers to be a him. The Supreme Source is the manager of all of these angels. Let's just put it that way, right? And so you can ask and pray to the Supreme Source and tell him. It prefers to be addressed as a he because it's a more leadership, confident, alpha kind of personality. It prefers to be that, even though it does have feminine and female characteristics. You mention that you need to have help from these angels. Please send down these angels. I need help from these angels. Now, sure, angels come down, but you also need to give permission to the angels. Let them know that this is me, this is what I want, this is what I need. I give you guys permission to please help me. So there's a little bit of a permission kind of situation here when you deal with these type of beings or these, I don't refer to them as entities, but I refer to them as beings. Now, we also have here, yes. So ask your angels, yes. So yes, you will be receiving answers in the coming future. Now, the answers that you get, sometimes you'll hear a voice in your head. Sometimes you'll hear a message through somebody else, which might make sense to you, but it might not really make sense to anybody else. You might see like a billboard with a special poster on it and something makes sense to you. You might hear a message on TV and it just makes sense to you. So those type of things will just click, but only it's catered for you at that particular time to see it. That is the answer. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. I've been through many of those situations. Now, you might even have a random stranger come up and tell you something, which has happened to me on several occasions, which is really creepy. But messages come in various forms. Here we also have choose a new direction. Okay, even though you're going to have that information, and even though there's going to be a peaceful resolution, it's time for this connection to kind of, it doesn't mean the next level. It doesn't have to be the next level up, okay? It could be that type of a level on the same field, but a little different. Let's not be in this patch of grass anymore. It's very old. It died out. Let's go to this green grass on this side, right? So it doesn't have to be let's go to the next level, but you can just go and slide on the other side. What I'm trying to say is that there is something here where you're going to choose a new direction with this person, a new approach to this situation. If you have been approaching this the same way before, where why aren't you giving me much time? You never have time for me. You're never there for me, right? Like, we always have these issues. My goodness. Do I ever know? We have these issues. So we say certain things in a certain way, and it doesn't help the situation. There's no outcome that we gain that is profitable, is it? No. So don't do what you're doing before. Try a new direction. Try a different method. So this basically means the road and destination. The destination is the same, but the road to get there might be different now. You might need to take a different route. Maybe go above the bridge, maybe go below the bridge, maybe go through a different secret passageway. But there's a way for you to get there and to get into this person's heart, into their mind, and to also support this person if you want them to be. All I can say, Cancer, is that this reading really showed me this person is completely overwhelmed. I have no idea what they're going through, but it could be related to health, money, a divorce. I mean, I'm knock on wood, I don't want that to happen to anybody, but Cancer, it could even be. So it could be many things. It could be many, many things that this person's going through, and maybe they're not telling you, right? And that's why you need to get more information about this situation. So let me tell you overall, okay? Does this person have affection for you? Yes, they do. Do they want to come back into your life? Yes, they do. Are they able to give you that time? No, they're not. That's the whole issue here. It's not like this person hates you. They don't hate you. They are attracted to you. They do want you. They just don't have the time. It's up to you. If you want to be with somebody like this, that's fine. If not, you can definitely always look for someone else, or just wait for someone else to reach out to you. But forcing a person like this particular individual, whose energy is very scattered, it will be a forced kind of situation, and you don't want that to happen. You want things to come to you naturally. And with naturally, it's all about timing. It's all about supporting the person. It's all about choosing that new direction and not doing the same things or using the same methods that you had before. All right, Cancer. Thank you once again for tuning in. Let me know if this reading has resonated with anybody, and if you do know this person is overwhelmed, please tell me what they're up to. All right, you all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.